Hi, I would like to talk a little bit about how it is possible to find chi energy, how to find meridians. It is very similar in a way to playing guitar. If your hands are on a string and you're moving over the string, you get a little bit sensation of movement, but not a lot. But if you're in a way pulling the strings, you get a lot of sound, you get a lot of vibration, a lot of change, because the string is there one moment, not there the other moment. It's the same with meridians. You can try to feel a meridian by following the line of the body. This is hard. If you go crosswise, you feel them much more easily, because you'll feel there is meridian, now there isn't, now there is. The important thing though is to be gentle, because just like with a guitar, you don't want to yank the strings like this because you will break the guitar. And the same thing with meridians. If you stroke along the body, the meridians will be fine, you won't disturb them. But if you start yanking them crosswise, then the meridians themselves can become disrupted or damaged. So it's always important to keep the feeling and the healing separate. Because in healing we want to exert force. We want to use our own power, our own energy body to influence the other person's energy body. And the stronger our own energy, the stronger the effect will be. In feeling, we want our energy bodies to respond to the person's energy body. We don't want to dictate, be like this, we want to listen. What are you feeling? So when we're feeling, our own energy should be in a very yin state, in a very gentle state, in a very passive state, allowing us to absorb the impulses, the vibrations we are getting from our clients. When we are actually performing the healing, we should be in a yang state. We should be strong, we should be certain. We should dictate how the energy must flow. Because our own energy also needs time to change, try not to do two things at the same time, especially in the beginning. As you work more with the chi, your energy will become more fluid. You can change more quickly between the feeling and the healing state. But especially in the beginning, try to keep the two separate. Always start with feeling first. Explore your client before you start your healing process. So, we need to be able to control our chi. We need to be able to make it more calm or make it more active. And the easiest way to do that is actually to use our breathing. It is always a double process, because ideally, as I said, our chi will also be very responsive. So if I'm in a very calm, sleepy, dreamy or meditative state, then also my chi will become more calm, more steady, going more yin state. And when I'm very excited and ready to go and yay, 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 then also my chi will go into a yang state. So actually by controlling your inner feelings, your inner state, also your energy can be pulled into a yang or descended into a yin state. So ultimately you can try to control your chi directly, or you can try to use it to use your own thoughts and emotions to control your chi. Ultimately, they are one. Because depending on your chi, you feel and you think in a certain way. It's all a form of biofeedback. By trying to change one thing, everything which is connected to it will also follow. So you can focus on your thoughts, you can focus on your emotions, but you can also focus on your body. And for most people who don't do a lot of meditation or yoga, it's easiest to start with the focus on the body and basically try to use your breath, your breathing, to alter your chi flow. So, to create a more yin chi flow, it is good to have a slow breathing actually, and also breathing with pauses. So, I'm going to breathe in and I'm going to take about 10 seconds to take a breath. Then I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to release it for 10 seconds. And ultimately, this should lead to a breathing pattern of about 2 times a minute. For many people, this is a big change. That's okay. You can do it twice as quickly, 4 times a minute. Take 5 seconds for every phase. So maybe let's start with that. So start breathing in. Hold the breath. And relax and let it out. And again, on the 5 count. Hold it. And release. Besides the pattern of your breathing, how quickly you do it, it's also important how you do it, how you use your body. Because there's various types of breath. You can breathe with your chest. You can breathe with the shoulders. You can breathe with your flanks. You can breathe with your belly. And actually, the best way for chi breathing is to use all of them. And in a way, it is like a wave of tension and relaxation which goes through the body. So you start at the bottom. You start at the really lower belly with the inhalation. So first fill the lower belly, then fill the upper belly, stomach, then the chest, and then open the shoulders and the flanks. This is how you breathe in optimally. And the relaxation starts again from below. So you start with relaxing your lower belly, upper belly, stomach, chest, and finally shoulders. So let's try that now in a rhythm. So start breathing in, lower belly, upper belly, stomach, chest, open the shoulders. Hold. Start breathing out. Lower belly, middle, stomach, chest, shoulder. Breathe in again. Lower belly, upper belly, chest, shoulders. Relax, keep your breath, and let it out from the belly, the chest, and the shoulders. So this way all of the body is engaged in the process of breathing, and all of the organs become stimulated by the process of breathing. Breathing like this is a good exercise also for the energy body, to open all the energy channels, to stimulate all the organs, to get your own energy flowing well. If your own energy is not flowing well, also as I said before, a non-flowing energy cannot adapt. So if your energy is not flowing well, you're trying to feel somebody else's energy, a client's energy, it will not work. Because your own energy is not able to adapt, not able to change, so you will not feel any change. You will not be able to feel anything different, whether your hand is flying over the air or going over your client. This is also helping you to be a stronger healer, because it is very much like an electromagnet. If you have like very little current flowing through, you get a weak magnetic field. If you have a very powerful current flowing through, you get a strong field. So also the chi force can be weak or strong. And if your chi force is very strong, it can actually knock other people out or over without physically touching them. This is also one of the techniques in martial arts to, in a way, be so strong in your chi that you, in a way, can punch people without physically punching them, just energetically punching them. And your chi should be so strong that, in a way, their energy body gets such a blow that they can actually feel it in their physical body, because it also becomes disrupted together with their energy. But in martial arts, it is not just about beating your energy, beating your enemy's energy body up. It is also very much about healing. So martial arts is also a very good technique, because you learn to use all of your body, also often to stretch and to open your energy, so that you're not just moving only your physical body. You can just punch a person with a hump of meat, but in martial arts you learn you don't just punch a person with your hump of meat, but also with your intention, with your focus, with your action, and there's also with your chi. And this is very important, that there should be a harmony, a contact between all levels of your being, between your thoughts, between your emotions, between your physical body and your energy body. And the more you work with chi, the more harmonious these relations will become. So by doing this breathing, we make our own chi more flexible. When it becomes more flexible, it becomes more sensitive. And if our field is strong enough, we can heal, and we can also pick up other person's energy. So, later we will go into various specifics on how to compare energies. Are they yin, are they yang, are they full, are they empty? But for now, let's just try to feel it.